Hi folks, lousy day again in London. Well, it's cold, a bit windy, we had some sleet, which is normal for winter, isn't it? No, we make the most of it. I want to do a woody scene again. I did one yesterday, it's on the back of this one. They're okay, it was okay as a demo, but it's not a seller or anything. So rather than use another piece of paper, I'll paint on the other side. But I want to get a sort of a bit of wet through there. Let's see how we get on. Just give the paper a bit of a wet. This will flatten it when it expands, of course. Okay, let's just get them wet. Put a bit of raw sienna in the sky. Any loose hairs in the hake. All over. I like a bit of red. This all dries much lighter than when you put it on. Okay, so I was going to draw something on there, but I forgot. Let's have some nice blue, just ultramarine and a bit of red. Okay, that'll do. Simple sky. I try and keep these as simple as possible. I've mentioned it loads of times that I don't do any painting for myself. I like with any degree of finish. Just going to turn my radio down. These are demos. I don't spend a lot of time on them, but I don't want to spend every day painting every hour. I'm past all that now. I used to when I was doing all the Venice paintings in 1999. That was a real job because I had quite a bit of money out of that. Just to show that I could paint buildings and Venetian backwaters and so on. I quite like that. That's great. What's happening now, because the board is fairly shallow, it's on about less than 30 degrees, the blue and the red are starting to granulate. It's a very attractive, happy accident. Roland Hilda was a master at utilising it in his wonderful paintings. He did a lot of oil paintings as well, did Roland, but I'm not so keen on those. But his watercolours and winter scenes in Kent are second to none. He used to do a calendar every year, and I've got a lot of them. And I cut the pictures off of the calendar and just made a bulk of them. And if I need something to work from, I can always rip off a bit of Roland. I learnt my balloon type trees from him. Right, I'm going to give that a dry, so I can carry on. Looks like there's a bird going to go there. Oh no, I'm not a lover of lifting out with tissue. I used to do it, but it just looks so a bit false to my eyes. I prefer, if I wanted to have clouds, like white clouds, I would probably paint dry and just wash in and just leave lumps. But with this paper and the way I'm painting wet in wet, the paint diffuses and soaks into the background. Excuse me. Right, okay, now trees. Now I'm going to do some, well, I don't know, I'm just going to do trees, see what happens. Use this as medium hake now, and we'll, I've knocked one of my riggers on the floor. I need to get another one. I've ruined the rig using them for oil, but I'm not going to use this one for oil. It's a number 5 rigger. It's a very, very good quality. It's a Kalinsky Sable Windsor and Newton. It cost about £13 I think I paid for this one. But it's a lovely brush for doing branches and trunks and stuff. Right, so let's use those sky colours. Let's get a bit of distance. Very, very light touch. Put a larger one in. You don't want to repeat yourself. I've done it loads of times where I thought that looks good, I'll do another one like that. Okay, and we'll get a bluer one, just very faint, just linking. Okay, so that gives us some nice background trees, and we'll put our river coming through here. Let's strengthen up a bit. So I'm going to use ultramarine. Bit of raw sienna in there. And there's a bit of water on the brush. Just a bit of background. I think I prefer Payne's Grey for greens. Sienna in there. So I just have a bit of a stream coming through here. I'm going to put much bigger trees in here, but I just want to get those banks established. Varied colours. Make these as attractive as you like. Just filling in. Get the shadow bits in. Bit of nice, ooh, got my jeans. I've been out this morning, I've been up to get my wife's prescription and a paper with all the TV stuff in, although we watch a lot of Netflix now. Our great BBC, not so great anymore. Used to be, but it's gone downhill up until this last year now. Over 75's got 3 licences. Well, I'm over 75. We had it for a year, then they stopped it. I'm not very happy about that. So instead of paying for the licence on direct debit, which they really want you to do, we just send a monthly cheque and take it all out. This is losing. Here's this ache. Come down there. Don't want too much of the sparkle. Get some dark in there. Payne's grey, bit of burnt sienna. Well, there are some really good stuff on BBC, of course. It's not all bad. But you never trust their political bias view. But that's the trouble with all the media now. Ooh. More hair's coming out. Get down those clips. Now all the time this background's drying now, I'm going to put in some heavier green. We'll put some of this in here. We can have you do get nice green stuff on. Could be another. It's just another plane, isn't it? I'm enjoying this. You could use any brush for this. I mean, I just love the hakes. I persevered with Ron Ranson's method 40 or 35 years ago plus. And I stayed with it, and I've been using the hakes in preference to other brushes ever since. But just because I'm using it, you don't have to. And then that dry, because I want to put some detail in some of that. Alright, now we want some warmer colour. That's burnt umber. You can use burnt sienna and Payne's grey to get burnt sienna, but I want it on the brown side. And let's just don't want to destroy my sky. Okay, we can put the chunks down there. Use a bit of ultramarine with that burnt umber. Too much water on the brush, take some out. Well, I'll let that dry and I'll put another one in there. They're not going to lift out. Let's just flatten the paper a bit. See, it's gone perfectly flat now. By the time we've got some filigree in these trees, I want to do another one there. I'll always prefer landscape to anything else. This could almost be a Somerset painting. Right, let's just get a bit of harder edge stuff in there. Where should we put it? Let's put it here. Oh, got a bit dark here. Okay, that'll do. Now we're going to put in some harder edge stuff in this foreground here. Some bushes. Don't want to repeat myself, which I'm in danger of doing there. Just put the texture in, so whatever you want it to be. Just give it an impression of detail, a lot of stuff going on. Right, let's clean the brush. And we want a little bit of that sky colour, that cloudy colour. Right, let that dry. Well, let's go into those trees now at the back. I'm going to use this lovely rigger. We want sort of lighter colour. So we put it all in. Lovely. So there's some in here. See how beautiful this brush is. Okay, they're sort of a bit distance. So let's put a bit in there. Just flatten it into a point. Oh, it's done like that. Less detail as we go into that background. This will all dry a bit lighter. It's a bit thick there. We'll go back to that one. Right, a little bit of darker stuff here. That's just burnt umber and Payne's grey. Yeah, Payne's grey. Back to this side here. Let's get that in there. Okay, well I don't think I'm going to do much more than that. Let's give it a signature. Just a bit of detailing. I'll dry that because that's, paint's just drying straight into the background. This is where you turn it into a river. What you pull up, bring down. Okay, I could put one there, but it would just split the picture. I think that's okay as it is. I quite like it. It's better than the one on the other side. Bird. Why not? Right, okay, put it in a mount. So, go on, finish my bottle. Well, there we are. That's quite like that one. It's all an illusion of detail. Try to do stuff without naming it. It's what you make it. I've just indicated the various elements and put a bit of filigree in. That's what I call it anyway. And you can just fill in the gaps yourself. Right. Okay, well I really enjoy doing that. It's more me. Let's just, there we go. Well, thanks for watching. Get this uploaded for you. I'm not sure if I want to do any more this weekend. I've done a lot this week. Okay, stay safe. See you soon. Goodbye.